John has part of the dry washer. We've got most of the dry washer. Got all the dry washer, in fact. It's a little pack washer. So we'll attempt to run it and see how it works. I haven't been dry washing for several years, so it'll be fun. This place has had a lot of serious digging here done in the past. We're on top of an embankment here that drops off, goes down about 50-60 feet deep. The other side, you can kind of see the stratification of a lot of the rock layers. Back in the distance, you can see more areas where this has all been hydraulic and blown open. So it's anybody's guess right now just exactly where all the gold is. But if they were still working in here and they got shut down, there's still got to be gold in here. You just have to find the location. I think what Corky was wanting to do was come and cut down on that bank right there. I think that might be a good spot to go also. Got different layers of stratification in there. There's no water. It's quite a ways over to the water. I can't say no water because there is water. There's a little pond over there. But it's a pretty long hike in here if you're going to carry in a high banker. But if you were to find good material, it would be worth a day's effort. Back over there where the tree is a cemetery. And it's not too bad a walk coming down that little road, then over to here and across this point down over the hill to put the pump in over at the little lake over there somewhere. If I can find it. It's got to be right there. Yeah, I'm up on an embankment here, and you can see that a lot of work done around here. A lot of cobble piles. Interesting looking area. We're up at the edge of this big vertical outcropping, and what they're in is all virgin material. So we're going to take some down, and it's a little waste of water, but we're going to run a sample pan or two. And if there turns up anything at all, we'll probably set the dry washer right there, because it's plenty dry and we can work this point right off. If we're not careful, it'll work right off on top of us. But this whole area had gold in it, so anytime you can find some stratified virgin material, there's a pretty good chance that there's going to be something show up. That's what we're going to pan out of right there. Now we're off to the water. By the trees is where the water is, so it's a little ways. Keep going straight. Got Corky back there in the horizon, up on the point. That's where I was walking and shooting down earlier, looking down into that cut. Where we just sampled was over there, somewhere over in there. It's down doing the sample pans now, so we'll see what's there.
Those are good solid rocks. Well, that black, did your stuff, it had black sand in it, but not just an outrageous amount, did it?
Well,
So
no.
the black we're seeing isn't black sand. It must be organic material or something. I bet you that was the bottom of a lake bed.
Oh, that could be. Let's do what you said. Let's take a sample above it, and then maybe let's take a pan full of the black stuff just for the hell of it.
Okay.
And we'll put it in.
just taking a layer above the black is what we're trying to do right here.
We're guessing the black is a clay layer of an old lake bed or something.
Corky's supervising.
Watch out.
That's what these IBMers are good for.
This may come down at you.
They're warning me here. They're about to cave the bank in on me, so I think I'm far safer than they are. Is that black sand there, or is it just a black layer?
You know, I think it's the same layer that Corky and I were in, but we're going to go ahead and take a pan full of that too. I'll put it in the pan and we'll pan it. Just to see.
It's nice to have this big vertical cliff here, other than the fact it's kind of hazardous.
Oh, we hit the bucket.
We just filled the bucket with that collapse. The vertical bank allows us to... Did it break the classifier?
No,
I don't think so.
The vertical bank allows us to see all the stratification layers and try to select different layers.
top of that bucket. Then the classifier. And then the classifier on top of this.
We're going to take a little bit of the black layer there too. If they can, without the whole bank coming down again. I'm back about 20 feet. I don't know if it's far enough.
Yeah,
If we set the dry washer up, it'll be easy digging because it'll collapse down and it'll be loose.
Yeah, it'll do that all right. And it's dry. So, you know, don't find any gold. It's no good. That's good. Take that one.
Okay, we'll head off to the water again. Steve's panning out what he found in that black layer.
that's a lot of black sand for one pan full.
Yeah, that's there's some black sands here, that's for sure. Jeez, I'm not even seeing a speck.
Well, just goes to show you, just because there's black sand. We were finding an area yesterday that had a ton of black sand, but really didn't find much gold in it. So now we'll do that other layer that we took off above it. Sure a nice day up here. It's cool. It's probably about 70 degrees. The sun's behind the cloud right now. But it's just really nice. There's a little light breeze blowing. Another beautiful Colorado day. Steve's up there looking for his dog. This would be a beautiful place if they'd just let you drive down here to where you could camp. pack washer, dry washer we're running. Kind of noisy, but it's sitting there. Dumps the black material in the top bin, automatically feeds. Runs down and runs through. Here's what it looks like while doing its thing. Real simple operation. Got a little fan underneath the dry washer jack that's off-weighted to one side so it vibrates. Air blows up through and vibration. We'll dump a little more material in. Got a classifier screen on the top so the big stuff doesn't go down. The fine stuff then works its way down and feeds into the top of the sluice, and away it goes. Real simple operation. It's got a bounce, plus it's got air blowing up through the bottom of the mat. Not a whole lot different than high banking, only there's no water. Here we are doing a little sampling on a new potential claim. Corky's digging under an old stump there. We're just along a small creek that'll remain unnamed. It's the location. John's down there running a pan. One pan earlier that Corky panned out from this under the stump, he had a flake we could see from 20 feet, so this may be a worthwhile acquisition.
That stuff's really hard packed in there.
Yeah? Noise here in the background, that's just sound effects put here. We're really by a real small stream. The river sound is some I've dubbed in.
Yeah, I'm going to pan this out.
We'll go down and watch him. In the backdrop, actually, we've dubbed in all that water too. This is really a stream that's only about 3 or 4 feet wide. Trying to make all of that into a mushy muck. We'll see if we can find another nice sized flake out of this. Trevor's getting a little brave over there. He's getting ready to fall in where we got to go drag him out.